System.io is one of the most popular all-in-one platforms and has an excellent rating and a lot of positive reviews on Trustpilot. However, when I learned about this software, I was skeptical for two reasons. First, System.io claims to offer all the tools you need for your online business. I didn't believe it was possible. I thought if the development team had to focus on dozens of features simultaneously, they probably didn't have any particular feature implemented properly. My second concern was that System.io offers a free plan that includes all the features except evergreen webinars. It seemed too good to be true. Of course, this plan has some limitations, but I was wondering if there is some catch. So in this video, we will take a close look at System.io, their free plan in particular, and I will share with you everything I learned about this platform and everything you need to know to decide if System.io is right for you. One thing before we get started, if you don't have a System.io account yet, you will find the link to create a free account in the description of this video, and if you use our link, you will also receive 3 ready-to-use funnel templates as a bonus, so you can save time and launch your funnel faster. Alright, now let's get to it. When you create your System.io account and log into it, you will see a dashboard like this, and you will be able to access all the features from here. As mentioned before, System.io has a lot to offer. First of all, we have contacts, then we have funnels, we have emails where you will be able to create one-time emails called newsletters in System.io, and campaigns, which are email sequences. You can also create your blog in System.io, create different automations and rules, create courses, communities, different coupons, and of course you will be able to keep an overview of your sales, transactions, subscriptions, and you will be able to manage your own affiliate program in System.io. And it's also worth mentioning that System.io supports a lot of different languages, which is not very common for tools like that. Now let's take a closer look at all these awesome features, starting with contacts. You will be able to create a contact manually or import the contacts if, for example, you were using a different autoresponder or a different platform before. So it's easy to migrate and to import your contacts. Of course, you have different filters, and when you click on the name of the contact, you will see the full information about this contact, like the full name, their full address, text number, language, and so on. But on top of that, you will also see their tags and their activities. The subscription, payments, email campaigns they're in, email history, so what emails you were sending to them in the past, which surveys they took, which communities and courses they're part of, which automations and workflows they were in. And it will provide you with a full overview of what's happening with this contact. On top of that, you can use tags in System.io to help you organize your contacts. The next feature that we are going to look into is funnels. It's also one of the most popular features in System.io because it's primarily used for funnel building or page building. So when you create a funnel, you can select different templates for your pages. System.io offers quite a lot of templates and they look professional. You will see your funnel steps on the left here, and if you want to add a new step, you can just click Add Step. On top of that, we have different settings for this funnel in the tabs here. You can create different automation rules for this page. For example, you select a trigger, new sale, and after that you will be able to select an action, what should happen after a new sale occurs. You can create A/B testing for the page, see the statistics, the leads and sales. And last but not least, you have deadline settings, which is quite awesome. Not a lot of funnel and page editors offer this feature out of the box, although it's quite helpful. When you enable the deadline feature on your funnel, you add some urgency to the offer that you are selling. You can select the amount of days. Let's say the offer is valid only for 7 days, and after that the offer expires and all the leads that wanted to buy this offer will not be able to do it. They will be redirected to a different page that you can select here. It's a powerful tool that helps you to create some urgency and is often used in marketing. Now let's take a look at the editor. In addition to the page templates, System.io also offers templates for different sections. For example, how feature section can look like, and you will be able to just drag and drop it to your page. In the settings section, you will be able to select how different elements will look on this page. For example, set a specific font, select the font size, select the color. The page editor in System.io looks like other page editors. If you used other similar tools, this structure will be familiar to you. We have sections as the biggest element, then we have different rows and elements. To build or edit your page, you just drag specific elements that you want to use on the page to the editor. For example, if I want to add a new section here, the row was already created automatically, and after that you can just drag and drop different elements here. Same way you can drag and drop the elements around the page. If you did something that you don't like, you can just undo this change and then keep editing further. The page editor in System.io has all the basic elements that you may need on your page, and even some elements, like for example reCAPTCHA, carousel, and FAQs, that other page editors don't offer out of the box. You can switch between the desktop and mobile views to make sure that your page will also look decent on mobile devices. And if you want to edit any element on your page, you just click the settings of this element and adjust the settings here. I worked with different page editors, and I can say that the page editor in System.io has pretty much everything that you may need. However, if we compare it with other platforms, for example, ClickFunnels 2.0, the page editor in System.io is not as smooth and offers a bit less customization and styling possibilities. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a disadvantage, because if you just want a simple page, you don't need any crazy styling, you're good to go with System.io. And if sometimes you will need to do a few extra steps in the editor to achieve the result that you want, or if you drag and drop the elements and it doesn't work as smooth as it could, I'm sure it's also acceptable if you're just building a few pages. Another important thing to mention about funnels in System.io, that you can create one-click upsell and downsell. I wanted to emphasize that because not all funnel building platforms support that feature. When you add a new step, you can easily select upsell or downsell and add a one-click upsell or downsell to your funnel. And before we continue, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to not miss out on the future content. With that, we got funnels covered, and now let's move to emails in System.io. As mentioned before, you can create one-time emails, which are called newsletters in System.io, and email sequences, which are campaigns. I have one campaign here. When you open it, you will see all the emails that you have in this campaign or in this email sequence. To create a new email, you just click Create, then enter the subject of the email, the sender's name and email address. You can also select between a visual editor, which is similar to the funnel editor, and the classic editor, which is similar to any text editor. The classic email editor in System.io looks like this. I really like the simple layout. You enter the subject of the email, the pre-header, and then the text of the email. You also have all the editing options here to change the formatting of the text. If you need to change the email footer, you can also do it from here by clicking this link. And on top of this, already on this screen, you see your email settings, which is quite convenient in my opinion. Again, sender's name and email address, which we would enter on the previous step when we were creating an email. You can select some attachments, then select after which email you want to send this specific email, so System.io knows the sequence of the emails. Then select the delay, let's say 2 days. You can also select on which specific days and time this email should be sent. And last but not least, you can use these tags to customize your email. For example, if I copy this first name tag, I can add it to the body of my email like this, and every contact will receive the email with their name if they provided it during the opt-in. While the email options in System.io are not crazy and advanced, like for example in ActiveCampaign, it's sufficient for solid email follow-ups. For example, if you collect email addresses on an opt-in page and then want to send an email sequence to the contacts. Also, emails in System.io are complemented by automations. Let's say after a contact opted in on your page, you want to add some text grant access to a course, and not just send email follow-ups. Here's when automations come into play. First thing that you would need to do is to select a trigger. In our case, it would be an opt-in on the funnel page, but there are other triggers that you can use in your workflows. After that, you can select what should happen and add this action by clicking on this plus icon. In my case, it would be add a new tag. Then I want to enroll the contact into the course, and I added these actions just by clicking this plus icon, then select action, and then you choose what should happen, like apply tag or enroll in course. On top of that, you can split the path of the automation. It would be by adding the decision here. Then you select the condition and what should happen if this condition is fulfilled or not. In my case, if a contact didn't unsubscribe from the emails, I'd send them this email. And last but not least, you can also add delays between these actions. And with that, we move to blogs. I really like the templates that System.io has for blogs. While there are not a lot of them, they do look professional. I have a blog created here as an example, and let's go over the settings and the pages. First of all, you can edit blog layout and also a post layout by clicking on the buttons here. You can again drag and drop the elements like we did in the funnel editor and create a template for blog posts. If we go over the tabs here, on the first one you will have the posts that you added to your blog. Then you have different pages like homepage, post list, about and contact pages. And last but not least, you have categories for your blog. When you want to add a new blog post, you click create, add the information about this blog post, and after that you will be able to edit the blog post in the same page editor that we used for funnels. Again, just drag and drop different elements and edit the content here on the page. In my opinion, it cannot get easier than that. What I also like that you can add table of contents to your blog post and FAQs, which is also quite popular for blogs, but not all page or funnel editors offer that possibility. With that, we're moving to the courses in System.io. You can find courses in the products and courses section. Let's take a look at the course example I created here. Again, everything is quite straightforward. When you want to add a module, you click add a module, add a name. After that, when you click on the name of the module, you will be able to add lectures, add some delay if you want, and enable comments. Then select a template for this lesson and create it. When you want to edit a lesson, you click on the name of the lesson, and again we have the same editor, so once you get a gist of how to work with this drag and drop editor, you can use it everywhere, in funnels, in blogs, in courses, and so on. And then you just easily edit the content of your lesson, delete the elements that you don't need, let's say I don't need this row, and add the elements that you want to have for your lesson. I think it's worth mentioning that if you have video lessons for your course, you can also host your videos in System.io. So you don't have to upload them to YouTube, for example, and add a YouTube link, but you can select upload file and then upload video to System.io. Another thing that I like about the courses in System.io is that you can create a quiz. When I click this icon, you can select an option quiz for this module. And I already have one pre-created, but it works the same way as everywhere. You click a button, add a question. The one that I have here is what is a sales funnel? And then you can add different answers by clicking add an answer and also select which answer is the correct one. Now let's see how this course looks for the students. We click view to preview the course. On the left, the students will see the structure of the course with the modules and the lessons, will be able to navigate between the lessons. When they click on the name of the lesson, they will see the content. And when they go over the content of the lesson, they will be able to mark this lesson as complete. In my case, it's next because I already completed this lesson. When they want to complete the quiz, you can easily answer your multiple choice questions and they will see if their answer is correct. And from the course page, they will also be able to access communities. And that's the next feature that we are going to look into. The community in System.io is a place for your customers to communicate with each other and also for you to keep in touch with them. Think about it as an alternative to a Facebook group or to a mighty network community. You can create different topics here, add in different posts just by clicking Add Post, and then add in the content and also attaching some files if needed. You can invite new members from here, and in the settings you can adjust the settings for the community and also have some moderation tools. To be honest, the community feature in System.io is not that advanced, but as always, I believe that you have the basics that you need to run the community inside System.io, and if you need more advanced features, then you may consider getting other tools. But this community feature is more than enough for beginning. And last but not least, using System.io, you can also run your affiliate program. It means that you have some products and you want to ask affiliates to promote those products and pay them commissions. You can easily set how much percentage you want to pay in affiliate commissions and also set the delay, so the cooldown time for the commissions, in case there are some refunds. I like that System.io offers this possibility to run your own affiliate program, because not all funnel or page builders have this feature, and it's also nice that it's available even on the free plan. With that, we covered the major features System.io offers. By the way, all these features are available on the free plan, but we will circle back to it later. Now, going into the overall UI, I like how simple and intuitive the design and layout of the platform is. Even if you have not used any page builders before, you most likely will be able to easily figure out how to build a funnel, create an email campaign, and so on, as everything is quite straightforward. The only disadvantage I see is that some actions require unnecessary clicks. For example, if I want to add another lesson to my course, I need to perform a few extra clicks. I cannot just add a lesson from here, I can only add a module from here, and I would need to open the module, and only after that I see the button Add Lecture. And the last but also important thing that we need to discuss is the System.io pricing. As mentioned before, the free plan of System.io makes this platform stand out among the competition, because they offer almost all the features on their free plan. But of course there are some limitations. You cannot just have unlimited features and don't pay anything. So on the free plan you will be able to use up to 2000 contacts, then send an unlimited number of emails, have 3 sales funnels with up to 15 funnel steps, have 1 blog but with an unlimited amount of blog posts, have 1 course and again no limit on how many students you can have, 1 community, 1 automation, 1 workflow, only 1 tag, create 1 email campaign, only 1 upsell, order bump, A/B test, and coupon code. And as mentioned before, the free plan doesn't support the webinar feature. If you want to run a webinar in System.io, you will need to go with the webinar plan. The System.io pricing plans are great because even the limits that you have on the free plan will not be an obstacle for you. And as your business is growing, you make more money with your funnel, you can upgrade to the next plan. And to be honest, even the startup, the webinar, and the unlimited plan are priced quite low in comparison to other similar platforms. And on the unlimited plan, you literally have all the features in the unlimited amount. Also, you see that free migration offer here if you select an unlimited plan, or if you go with the yearly plan, yearly billing, then you will be able to take advantage of this free migration. It means if you're currently using a different software and you want to move to System.io, with the unlimited plan or with the annual plans for other plans, you will have the System.io take care of migrating your funnels to System.io. You will find the link to create a free System.io account in the description of this video, and if you use our link, you will receive 3 ready-to-use funnel templates as a bonus. You will be able to import them into your account with 1 click, save time, and launch your funnel faster. In my opinion, System.io offers basically everything you need for your online business without costing a lot. The platform is intuitive and easy to use, which makes it perfect for new entrepreneurs and small businesses. The free plan is just amazing. It gives you almost all the features that the platform offers. Sure, it comes with some limits, but it's more than enough when you're just starting out. And when you grow and need to upgrade your subscription plan in the future, is also more affordable than the pricing of other similar platforms. Of course, if you're looking for a fancier page editor with more styling options or the way to create more complex automations, you may consider other tools, but overall System.io gets you covered with pretty much everything and is definitely worth checking out. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to not miss out on the future content, and I will see you in the future videos. Bye bye.